Bam! Look at that. 1 o'clock and 5 seconds. We on time today. Brother R.A. Who? What I say? I said BrotherRA.com. In your face, live and in your living room. Okay? Maybe not in your living room, on your cell phone, on your TV set. Some nonsensical. Some form of media where Brother R.A. is reaching out to you. Yeah, this is my day. And, tell me, what you think of my set? Do you like this? Half of black. Do I like that there? Or do I just want all of it gone? Alright, we'll deal with that. Like my Huskies, nonsensical, Northeastern t-shirt. Brother R.A.'s a little husky. Can you see that? Yeah. Well, where will I go today in my mind, in my thought process, in what I plan to share? Yeah. I don't know where my head's at. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I don't know exactly what I wish to share. On this particular Wednesday, August 30th, OMG. You imagine August 30th, the summer's gone, the air has gotten cooler, those hot, beautiful days are gone. I don't like cold weather, but I decided to settle here. Yeah, pick up where my parents left off. They transitioned and I'm still here in quote-unquote New England. What's so new about this piece of shit? We still value the same nonsense. Yeah, And actually, let's see. Okay, there's the topic that one of my friends said I should discuss. But before I get to that, can you see that? You can't see it, can you? Yeah, I cut my lip in shaving. That happens every now and then. But, yeah. I just rather be kind of mystical at this point. Share a flurry of thoughts that have come across my mind. You know, I think it was, isn't it on my Facebook page? Yeah, my Facebook page. I discussed the options after naming the names that Steve Coakley dealt with way back when. All that other nonsense. I dealt with smoke and herb. I think that's the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, I got on the air, I think it was this show here, and I pulled out the pipe, my water pipe, and I do believe it was this particular show here that I came in high. You imagine, as esoteric as I am and as aloof as I can be, and I'm sober now, I'm just rooted, grounded, and inside myself. But you know, smoking the herb, for me, takes me a little deeper into myself. And it's very, very, for me, very interesting, fascinating to see where my mind goes and how I get there on an intoxicant or something that allows you to tap into other aspects of your personality, tap into other aspects of your brain, tap into other aspects of your mind. And many of y'all think 3D is fascinating. Oh my goodness, three-dimensional. Oh yeah, there's left, right, and deeper within self. But for me, high, there's much more than just 3 dimensions. There is, not only the depth of existence, but the many levels and tiers of, and angles and aspects of the very wonderful element I've been born with, the muscle in this bald head, a brain, and I allow my brain yes, many folks don't realize that you have to allow your brain to let itself go. And I do believe working with Master Heege Robinson, and that's the only individual in life ever, for I, as Brother R.A., to acknowledge any motherfucking buddy as a master. I will acknowledge Master Heege Robinson of the Roxbury Tai Chi Academy. The greatness of the elements that he's shared with me in consciousness and unconsciousness. The elements, discussing the ancestors or melanin dominant individuals, not only just the Asian, they're melanin dominant, but they're kind of lighter, you know what I'm saying? But black people, melanin dominant people with a liquid pineal gland, practicing Tai Chi, performing the 108 different postures. I can't even begin to explain all of the abilities or consciousness or can't even begin to communicate in a means or way of expressing how I, as a black melanin dominant individual with a liquid fluid pineal gland, can reach and tap or touch or approach or feel so mystical, feel so divine. Yes, I am a divine energy. And what Master Heej has shared with me is an ability to tap in to all of the divinity and infinity that I am in this particular 55 years on this planet Earth, in this particular life, being able to call forth things that aren't as though they were. And that's a Bible scripture. And also acknowledge, and I think that was my research. What did I do with that? Damn. I do believe it's Exodus 3:14. And God said, I am that I am. God calling himself I, that's me. I am I. I am that I am. I'm acknowledging my divinity. So, how was that thought? Were you able to keep up with such a thought? Here, forgive me, people. I'm gonna just put this nonsense on the table so I can find what I'm actually looking for. That little bit of a sermon should have been stated with some bed music. Here, let's see if I can go ahead and slide this music in underneath this real quick. Brother R.A. has a lot of thoughts to share, a lot to tap into. Let's see if we can do this here. Right back at you. We can just play some of that. So, are you able to tap in to the totality of who you are? Do you allow yourself to tap in to all you are? I'll leave that thought alone and let's continue on into the programming, into the show. Here, let's sneak up. Oops, that's not where I wish to go. Where did that come from? This is where I wish to go. Let's bring this up. So, talking about Brother R.A. and Herb. And it allowing me to access more of myself. Acknowledging with a liquid fluid pineal gland. I'll let you ponder that combination there. You being melanin dominant, smoking some herb, and accessing the liquid fluidity of your pineal gland and tapping into your spirituality, acknowledging I am that I am. Okay, there's 3 weeks of programs here. I don't remember which one is which, but y'all can go watch them from beginning to end to determine that yourself. OMG. Is that Brother R.A. eating vegetables? Looking at the camera all sexily? Look at that eye. Here, let's blow that up. Is it gonna blow up for me? Are you able to tap into your divinity? You like my TV shirt that I have on there? TV is a puppet. And are you only able to tap in to what the media allows you to tap into? Well, what did I write with this quote? Divine energy, I am that I am, a brother tapping into the first eye, the inner eye of self. Aware of my spirituality, divinity, infinity, Chi Kung. Bless you for acknowledging. Or do you? Do you acknowledge your divinity? You acknowledge yourself? Your greatness? Let's continue on the Facebook page as the music goes to the next song. What was I eating? I don't remember that meal. Y'all have to, hey, let me tell this to you real quick. Up here, oh, wait a minute. We can't have the same song. You gotta move on. Hold on. Oh, that's a new day. Here, let's try this one. So in moving on, I was sharing with you my memory slipping. I don't know if I'm being drugged or I don't know if it's the herb. I don't know what's happening with me psychologically and medically. I'm staying rooted and grounded in myself, acknowledging I am that I am. But saying that alone in Western media is nonsense. I mean, there's so much bullshit out there. Oh, R.A. thinks he's God. He's an idiot. That's all right. Here. There's a lot of things on my Facebook page that I'm not sure if I wish to share at this point. The things that I haven't necessarily posted, but I have permitted to stay on my page, and so on and so forth. Ooh, I think I gotta show this one. J. Marion Sims was a gynecologist in the 1800s who purchased black women, slaves, and used them as guinea pigs for his untested surgical experiments. What do you think of that? Yeah, ponder that. Here, and since I made reference to the women thing, let's go to some of my other thoughts. I said, an individual made reference. Here, I'm going to turn the music off or down. And focus on this particular. The quote is, "Why do men grow up and stop taking life for granted?" Do we stop taking life for granted? I'll get to the picture in just a second. Think about that thought. When men... Oops, I said the question wrong. Forgive me. When do men grow up? When do men grow up and stop taking life for granted? Why is cancer the #1 killer in the world? Why do men always want 2 women? But if a woman wants to have 2 men, she's entitled a whore. So going from this particular picture here to men, when do men grow up and stop taking life for granted? Why is cancer the #1 killer in the world? And why do men always want 2 women? But if women want to have 2 men, she's entitled a whore. As you can see on my Facebook page, J. Marion Sims was a gynecologist in the 1800s who purchased black women slaves and used them as guinea pigs for his untested surgical experiments. He repeatedly performed genital surgery on black women without anesthesia, because according to him, black women don't feel pain, despite his inhumane test on black women. Sims was named the father of modern gynecology, and his statue currently stands right outside the New York Academy of Medicine. Black women feel no pain. And then a black woman asked me, why do men always want two women? But if a woman wanted to have two men, she's a whore. I, as Brother R.A., I acknowledge the divinity of who I am. As a black man. And I understand that I don't have the totality of my existence because I have to acknowledge the level of miseducation I have been taught. Dealing in this white supremacist society, which means white supremacy in Brother R.A.'s definition book, white supremacy means white genetic survival. That means all white boys are threatened by the black woman. Because if a white boy has sex with a black woman, his child won't be white. I mean, what makes a white baby? Inbreeding. And the only way you get more white folks is when a father has sex with his daughter, or two white people are already genetically related somehow, some way, so then they can perpetuate the inbred mutation of the genetic gene. Now I, as a spiritual black man, acknowledging who the fuck I am, the sensitivities of living in a white supremacist, genetically engineered society. White society. But I'm not supposed to know any of this. I'm an ignoramus, dumbass, black motherfucker. No, I didn't use the N-word. Do we as melanin dominant people with a liquid pineal gland, do we tap into our spirituality? Do we feel the energies of our brothers and sisters? Can we perform the Tai Chi dance of 108 different postures? And the 108, 108, circle means complete, or circle is from beginning to end, or the circle could represent infinity. So one, you the individual, infinity, and 8, another symbol of infinity, and 108 equals 9, which is the circle or the head at the top of a stick. I'm just making reference to the abstract of who I am as a black man who's melanin dominant, and I'm acknowledging how I exist in this white supremacist, male chauvinistic, sexist, preferential, let me teach black people to love God. Let's serve an energy outside of yourself. No. Don't look in. Don't go in. No. Don't you black people go into yourself. You might get too deep for us white people. No. Don't go in. That's no. We gotta keep 400 years of psychological fuck up slavery in your head. No, don't meditate. Don't go within yourself. You might discover things about who you are. Experiments, black women, to further empower a melanin recessive, inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland, to have his insecure ass believe more in himself, give him power and control over a black woman so he can feel better about himself. Not feel so threatened by the black woman. Do you think they teach this shit at Harvard? How you fuck ups? All you fucking idiots coming into Cambridge gotta go back to Harvard. Oh yes, I parked my car in Harvard Yard. Oh, did I just make reference to J. Marion Sims? How about all those other white boys that developed a quote-unquote educational institution called Harvard? How about the fuck-up of education teaching people to serve an energy outside of themselves, as opposed to going within themselves? Now, here goes the picture again. This is an issue. That's an issue for Brother R.A. This is quote unquote supposedly Jesus. Huh? And we got Malcolm petitioning Jesus. We got Martin petitioning Jesus. We got Elijah Muhammad petitioning Jesus. Frederick Douglass petitioning Jesus. Jesus is who? Although Jesus needs to be looking back at this motherfucker here. Jesus needs to be looking at all these black men. Why do black men want to serve a white, male, militaristic, chauvinistic, sexist, preferential little dick God outside of themselves when all they have to do is here, breathe with me. Exhale out the mouth, feet flat on the floor, straighten the spine, tuck the pelvis. Raise the crown, level the chin, exhale out the mouth. Close the teeth and lips, place the tongue against the roof of your mouth. Inhale. Return. Touching and reaching all aspects of my divine energy self. I am that I am. So please, someone tell me what educational institution, Harvard, MIT, all these dumb motherfuckers with a calcified heart and pineal gland, how the fuck am I gonna go to them and ask them to teach me about myself and spirituality? or believe in Union Baptist Church, that fuck up piece of shit. Any church, fuck up piece of shit. Believe in the fucking Bible. All that bullshit. I'm just pointing out levels of stupidity and ignorance and miseducation and self-hate that I don't psychologically walk around with in my luggage of my brain or my mind. I tap deeper into who I am as a melanin dominant. And you see the complexion of my skin? Yeah, I'm sure Nana talked about John P. Fuller being 99 3/4 white. That's my mother's father. But he was still a black man, even though he was quote unquote high yellow. But with this melanin dominance, despite, I attended Morehouse for a year and a half or whatever, it's still Western education of whatever, distraction. Not allowing black people to reach the full inner essence of themselves. Internally, psychologically, understand the power of your words, the power of your thoughts. You being able to rub two thoughts together, be able to speak the words of a language, being able to non-verbally communicate. You know what I'm talking about. Who are we? And I'm doing this show, I'm not even high. Can you imagine where I'd be if I was high? I'm feeling my lips feeling numb or something. I don't know what I did. Did I bite my lip or something? The inhale, exhale, getting too deep and spiritual on air or something? So yeah, I have this picture up in my house, and it's just there as, I don't even know how to, I thought it was cute because it had, black people in it, even though the image of Jesus isn't revealed, but they're primarily saying Jesus was black. No, Jesus can stay a melanin recessive, inbred, mutant albino, all he want. He just don't have to be an energy I serve, an energy that I acknowledge. Just acknowledge myself as being my own savior. Acknowledging what I think is valuable and important. Don't continue the perpetuation of stupidity and ignorance, but allow myself to go deeper into who I am. Do you go into deeper who you are? Here's another picture I'll just share with you real quick. Alright, so this one here. Malcolm and Martin coming together. Oh, Martin, he was such a peace lover. And Malcolm, he was just so violent, but towards the end, they were coming together, seeing with one eye. Those two could have seen with their own pineal gland and acknowledged each other's divinity. Because they both had a liquid pineal gland. And the American flag there, what is the American flag for me as a black motherfucker? Can I get to another one? Is this? No, that's the same one. Let's see if I can get to. Those are those three. Don't hit the wrong one. I might open up a picture of something I don't want to share. Okay, so that's that one again. Let's go the third one down. Nope. Damn, yo. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Now, black man and black woman pulling on the American flag. Democracy or demonocracy? What are we pulling for? What are we fighting for? Who are we? What are we about? Did I do this show before? This was a picture of what? Black men in life, starting out as slaves on the plantation, then with a Frederick Douglass type. And what is it with us and having to tie our own noose on around our own neck? I mean, I have issues. Can we not have a noose around our neck? Can I be visioned as a spiritual entity? And am I capable of tapping into who I am? Do I honor and respect who I am? And then, once again, let's go back to this particular shot here. I, tapping into who I am as a black man, have to acknowledge my mother, the black woman that gave birth, and my big ass head came out of her, and black women are experimented upon? Do we, as individuals, think about these things ever in life? Or do we only think about what is appropriate for appropriate for the employer? Oh, I can't think like that. That wouldn't be nice for my employer. Why are you getting paid dead fucking slaveholders? Why is that of value? Can you look into your own eye? I chose the left eye, the side of my heart. Can I acknowledge who I am in this lifetime? Can I get others around me? How many people even watch all my stupid shit? Do I give a fuck? I don't give a rat's ass if you watch Brother R.A. or don't. I come the fuck up in here because I want to. Excuse me. Thou shalt not want. That's a scripture. So I wish to. And I don't want to ever want anything. But I wish to do the things that I do. So I do them. I did a show on that want. That's in the Bible. Thou shalt not want. And I can't remember all the background behind that want. But I know it's not a good thing. It's negative. So I've deleted the word want from my vocabulary in expressing myself and make it into I wish. Yeah, just because it's in the English language doesn't make it an appropriate term or appropriate for me to speak. Yes, I use my pineal gland. I tap into my inner sources of energy. I tap into my divinity. I tap into myself. I take myself a grade higher or go deeper into who I am. Is there good and bad? Or is it just shallow and deep? How deep are you? How cognizant are you? I pulled these out here. Let's look at what I was looking at. Oh, shit! I got Mission Impossible in there, and I don't think I finished that. I want to finish my Mission Impossible. The American, with George Clooney, that sucked. The Mr. Robot, Our Democracy Has Been Hacked, that sucked. Legend, I don't even think I finished watching Legend. That was so stupid. Twin brothers and being gangsters and shit. Oh, The Secret in Their Eyes. Now that was something else. OMG. I'm not even going to tell you anything about it. That was The Secret of Brother R.A. Oh my goodness. You see The Secret in my eye? And The Americans, I don't think I've got to watch that one either. But I know Girlfriend will be in here in 3 minutes, so let me begin to pack up. But, yeah, today's show, dealing with, I acknowledge I'm a black man, and I came from my mother. And as I came from my mother, I've lived this life for 55 some odd years. Actually, I think August 17th, I turned 55 and a half. It's come February 17th, I'll be 56. But I'm tapping into who I need to be for me and not just perpetuate stupidity and ignorance on anybody else's scale. Just tap into all of the beauty of my consciousness of who I am as a thinking black man. And I don't need to cause women to bleed, but I can share my thoughts with you and hope that you are capable of tapping into yourself, giving yourself the opportunity to acknowledge your divinity here. And I think we'll go out with a little bit On the Move, Pieces of a Dream. I am into me. Are you into you? Can you reach yourself? Are you capable of thinking your own thoughts? Or are you just a pawn on the board, the chessboard of life? I am my king and my queen. I allow both halves of my brains to function and operate. Thank you.